All right, man. I need y'all to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm really on some early morning shit right now. I really don't know why I couldn't go to sleep. I fell asleep pretty early. So now I'm just like, why waste time trying to go back to sleep and it don't work. It's time to lock in. So we about to do a reaction video. It do hit different when I'm doing it at 5, 6 in the morning. Hold on. But long story short, how is it playing with Bron? It do hit different when Bron them they're like.
Is it true you played the AAU game versus LeBron and Sebastian Telfair?
I played against Bassie. I didn't get a chance to play against Bron.
Okay.
I watched Bron when he came to New York. IS8 was it was one of the top gyms in Queens that everybody would play in, and that's one of the places where you earned your name. And I think Bassie brought Bron there. And Reno, I think I have it on DVD somewhere actually. The games, it was a while. They had like Jason Frazier. They had a bunch of other guys, all the top guys there, playing. And playing against Bassie, man, he was a movement in himself. He was unreal. Lincoln, our team was really good, so we beat them team wise.
Oh, you guys beat Lincoln?
Yeah.
And what's crazy is a lot of footage back in the day is literally on tapes. It wasn't no internet. So niggas had to, you put that bitch on a CD, you got that bitch for life type shit, you know? So that's how people did shit.
Did you?
We beat them every time.
Are you guys the same year? Not to cut you off.
He was a year older than me. And Bron was 2 years older. So that's why I never got a chance to get to play against Bron. They were different. We were private school. I think they're based in Brooklyn. But we beat them. We only played them in scrimmages. And I think we played them once in a regular game, but Bassie wasn't there. But we beat Lincoln. We were a really good team. And I played decently against them, not that great, but my brother had good games against them.
Your career has been super intertwined with Bron. You played with him when the Cavs early. You played against him in Miami in the finals twice. You played with Laker Bron and won the chip. You ever sit back and think about, being able to play with arguably the greatest player to play the game?
While I was playing, I never gave myself a chance to like reminisce because I feel like that's when you get comfortable or satisfied. Sometimes it happened here and there.
Right, type shit. I see what Danny Green talking about.
I'm like, damn, I really just played in the finals. I got a chance to, when I think back at like all the guys that I played with, including Bron, but like Timmy, Kawhi, there's so many guys, the list that goes on, that I've got a chance to watch them and then play with alongside them and, see some guys even grow into all-stars or even superstars. But yeah, I've been watching Bron, and a lot of my friends and family have been fans of his since before time. And I remember my workouts with Cleveland before I was drafted there. Didn't play much, but I remember practicing when I was in Cleveland and playing against them and matching up with him, even in drills and trying to follow everything he did. Not getting a chance to play there as much, and then coming full circle, being able to play against him in the finals was unreal. I said Pop did a great job of not letting the moment get a hold of us too much, especially me and Kawhi were young, and more so focusing on the task at hand. And that's beating Miami, and beating Bron and Dwayne Wade. So not only to get a chance to play against them, but do well. And afterwards, I'm like, damn, I just played against LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh in the finals, and I did pretty well. Like I'm considered one of the better players in the league at this point, better role players in the league at this point, which is something I never thought I could achieve or dreamed of. You dream of it as a kid, but you never think. I wasn't the fastest or the most talented guy. I had to work at everything. So it was a surreal moment going back-to-back finals. And then it took 5 years to get back there. So I appreciated it much more when I went back in Toronto.
How easy did Bron make it for you on the court, like being on the court with him? How easy does he make the game?
Man, so there's a couple guys that I get a chance to play with that make the game really easy. And
Tim is definitely one of them.
Timmy's one of them for sure. He was good. Tony said in different ways he made it easy too because he so much attention to the paint. I'm a shooter. I get open looks. Kyle Lowry was one. Kicked the ball ahead. He was good at kicking the ball ahead and finding guys. But Bron said he draws so much attention. His IQ too. He knows where he goes. Even if coach was like, I want Danny to cut here, and he'd be like, but I like him over here better. This is where his spots is. Where he knows everybody's what they can do, where their best spots are. Like, and he shoots 48 from here. This is his wing. Or this
he wants
is
you
corner.
on the swing.
He wants you where you at, where you're best at, and he's gonna find you there too. Because he knows they're gonna double. If they don't, he's gonna kill. But
that nigga is basically a fucking basketball genius. Bron damn near might be the best. Kobe's still my favorite.
He said he made the game very easy, but there are times where it's not as easy because there's so much pressure, even if you're wide open,
Right.
to execute the play because you're playing with LeBron James. And that's more so on the outside than it is on the inside because Bron ain't putting the pressure on you.
Yeah.
But all the LeBron fans, are like, who's this bum? Why is he playing with LeBron?
And the
He can't make a
magnitude of
damn
the
shot.
moment.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, it's a gift and a curse, but he made the game easy, man. And it was a lot of fun learning from him early on, a lot of fun playing against him, and then even better to play with him. And then it was in the bubble, but winning the championship with him. It was great, man. So I couldn't ask for a better scenario.
What's the aura about him? I think off the court, I got a chance to play with AI and him be bigger than life, and Kobe be bigger than life, and Steph and KD bigger than life. What is the aura around them off the court?
I think social media's kind of ruined that for a lot of bigger guys because I feel like that aura, I saw it a lot earlier on. Like when he was in Cleveland, he was a rock star. By the time we got to LA, when he was in Miami, I feel like they had so much access to him. They see him all the time. They see him on social media. They see him in the clubs or doing parties. People didn't idolize him as much, and they criticized him. Like it's able to criticize those top guys even more because of social media. When I first got to Cleveland, though, the way he carried himself, you see people go crazy everywhere.
That's dope.
And you see fans waiting outside of hotels. You see fans waiting, and I mean, I've seen some fans in college, Carolina, they wait outside, but it's not like this. And the fans you don't expect to see, all different types of fans from all different colors, races, cultures. So it was shocking to me to see old white people or Jewish guys or Hispanic or Asian being outside in the middle of the night, 2, 3 in the morning,
Waiting on Bron.
in Detroit or Minnesota or wherever it's at. And you're like, what the hell? Why are these people outside with their kids? At this time of night, because this is their only chance to meet LeBron James or see him. Now social media can see him all the time, So no, that aura, what he carried, it was different, and that was my first time really seeing that, and it was special. It was special, man.
But long story short, it's a gift and a curse. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Look at that. Hey, he one of my favorite spot-up shooters ever on 2K. Just to throw that out there.